like on it. You need to do yours, girl. You need to do yours. I'm live right now, so but
Okay.
you see, yeah,
Whew.
you got a
Well,
lot
I'll talk to
on
you
your
later.
chest.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
All right, okay, bye.
All right. Bye.
Oh my goodness, guys, and all right, so this is just I wanted to say this is gonna be short, but this is gonna be what it is. I might have to go inside because it's pretty hot right now. But I just wanted to say what a subscriber. Okay, so a viewer watched my thing yesterday, my PT time yesterday. Go on, you can go. And and then message me on the number. You know, I got the YouTube number 770-770-3238. Message me, and I was like, okay, did she watch the video at all? Like, I don't care. Like, telling me what I need to be doing with my channel. Like, are you serious? Like, oh, well, you can do this, or no, not you can. So I was just concerned, and I was like, did she miss the whole? Did she miss it all? Did she miss the memo? So that bothered me. It bothered me to a sense, like, okay, this is pulling out other people from the woodwork. I just didn't quite catch how, you need to do this, and then critique my lives and said, when you go live, you be working and you don't interact with the people. I said, I told them I be working. Like, I'm working. How can I interact if it's just me here? I'm live and I'm working. And that brings me to my work ethics. You know what, guys? I might have to transition inside because it's still hot today. It's still hot. The sun is still coming this way. So, to my work ethics. So I was just like, y'all gonna have to bear with me. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. Y'all, I was in there crying. Y'all wonder why I was crying? I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard. I was trying to figure out, like, you know, listening, just hearing about my first PT time yesterday. And PT time, I chose it as it's porch time, porch talk, but it's PT time, meaning I was in the Navy. So that's we always had to do PT, right? When failure wasn't an option, I never I never failed a PT, and I never practiced. I just showed up, right? Because failure wasn't an option. I may have been I was one time, I got there right before my deadline. My time was up. But I was just in there crying, laughing, because I'm like, some of the stuff, some of the stuff that I got out here September, and crying, laughing at the reasons why people are just stagnant out here doing nothing, moving forward, doing nothing. Now, mind you, I haven't known people like this because I just never, you attract a certain people. You either, I just don't attract people who don't do nothing, lazy people, right? But anyway, staying on tack. Viewer, the viewer messaged me. The viewer was talking and was like, um, you need to do this with your channel. You need to, when you're live, you need to talk and interact. And I'm like, what live are you talking about? Like, what live? When you go live, you're just working and you're just saying thanks for the likes, thanks for the likes. And I was laughing, crying. First of all, I'm working. I am live, but I'm showing what's going on over here. Like, this is my channel, first of all. Y'all know how I feel about that. This is my channel. Who gives a rat? I don't care how you feel about my channel. This is my channel. It's not for you. When I first started, somebody made a comment. I'm like, I'm not making videos for you. I'm not catering to everybody. And that was another thing. Well, if I start doing my lives as you're suggesting, am I not doing my lives for you and not for me? Y'all, it just blew my mind that people have the audacity to be like, you should do this. And then when you go to their channel, oh my goodness, nothing, nothing. I'm like, what are you doing? You're not suggesting it. Like, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. So, I was just sitting here and I just started to think about what I've done out here. I've been out here since September, and the remarks that people say they slide at you, right? Like, oh, you doing this, you doing that, you running circuits, you do, you done did this, or you don't need that. When somebody be like, you don't need that, but they've been out here almost 10 years and they don't even have AC. I don't know how. I got an attitude and jumped up and went and bought a small window unit. Y'all saw those videos. I was like, goodness, this AC is just not getting it. It's not doing it. Then, Sophia, my child somewhere, I don't know. So, and I'm like, I didn't realize when I got out here all the information that I would be receiving from people. Like when I put my septic tank in, oh, you can't do that. Why I can't put a septic tank in my thing? Oh, you gotta, it's laws and rules. First of all, I'm in West Texas, Hudspeth County. There are no rules, no POA, no HOA, nobody in your business. Let me say the rules. When I say it ain't no rules, that means it ain't nobody in your business. Like, it ain't nobody in your business. Let me see how hot this is, because I might have to go inside and sit on the sofa. Okay. It ain't nobody in your business. So you can't do this, and you can't put that in the ground. You got to have you can't get electricity until you have a septic. And I'm like, so I start Googling the facts. I said, well, where you hit that at? Where you doing it? And electricity costs this much. I'm like, well, where you get this information from? Come to find out, they don't have electricity. They don't have septic. They don't have nothing. And I'm just like, but you telling me information. I did my own research, right? My parcels are 3, so it's 60 acres. So each one is over 20 acres. It's 20 plus acres on each parcel, right? So according to the Hudspeth County, they don't give a rat's, honey. They don't care if I piss in a pot my whole life. Just don't have it that close. And when I go to empty that pot, just don't put it next so many feet from the neighbors, the next parcel that's not mine. I'm not doing that with that land over there. I can dump all my poop over there if I want to, but I chose to put my poop right here at the back of my house. I decided to do my human manure right here in front of my garden. I got a garden right. I just emptied my human manure this morning. I mentioned it this morning. I came out to do my human manure and I saw the silky rooster outside his thing. What did I say? I was coming out here to human manure. That means the poop from humans. And where do I put it? I put it right here so it can work these gardens and this soil. They don't care. Nobody is in my business out here. That's why I'm out here. I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas, not Arizona. I'm in Texas. So I don't have those rules and regulations and all those things to go by, and you got to do this by a certain time. And I'm grateful for that. That's why one of the things I moved out here. But enough that brings me to, I moved to Texas. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. People been living here before me. They gonna be living here after me. And I'm just like, the comments that I get, do it like this or do it like that. You don't even live in this environment. This environment is desert. And it's beautiful. I love it. But it's hard. It's hot, right? And you know it's hot. So I'll be laughing because I mean, people out here been living out here years, double-digit years, y'all, years, and ain't done nothing. Came out here gung-ho, with so many dreams, and then I'll be like, well, what you doing? Nothing. Like, is it hot? I don't know. Okay, and they haven't done anything, and that's crazy. I'm like, I just don't understand that. Like, if you see somebody doing something and you're not doing anything, what audacity, what is in you to make you speak? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you tell me or offer or suggest something? It just behooves me, right? it blew my mind. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. Y'all got something y'all want to say something now, because I'm just trying to figure out life out here. I'm working. Like, okay, I meet people who say, oh, it's too hot to work in Texas. And the thing is, it's cold in Alaska. They seem to get it done. It's a mindset. It's too hot out here. You out here working and it's too hot. But I'm getting stuff done. So, but these same people, they don't work in the summer, it's too hot. They don't work in the fall and the winter because they ain't accomplished nothing else, but they're content. They're living on their land, they're content. It's okay. But don't throw all your dreams, ambitions that you done killed trying to get me to do my property like somebody suggests. Don't cut down a certain tree. What's it? Yucca, whatever, because it's pretty. Or I got 60 acres. I can go anywhere and get a yucca. I can go anywhere and get one of these. Or it's pretty to you, it's not pretty to me. Or it's not part of my plan. And I'm just like, why do people feel like they have so much power and control that what they say, you just gonna do? I don't understand that. I don't understand how people place themselves into your life and they don't know you. They're like, what gives you the audacity to try to speak into my life and I don't know you? You know, that's why I just shut it down. I shut it down. I don't have friends because I'm not looking for friends. And, you know, friends require, what do we need to do? Sit around and talk about what and gossip and whatever. I'm working. I'm busy. Or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And before I came here, my other channel, it shows I was doing so much. I've written so many ebooks. I had the website going. I was counseling. And then I just realized I'm not that I'm just not it. I'm not it. Counseling is not for me. Because I was working from home, getting an income. And I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. I just can't do it. So I just stopped. And it's like, oh, if it's making you money, but I just don't understand to sell my joy for $1. Like, I can't. Like, same thing with this cat. This cat pisses me off. Whiskers pisses me off from the highest point of offtivity. And yeah, I guess he a cat. He does what cats do, but not on my property. Not on my property. And that brings me to the first animal that died. Okay, so someone asked about butchering. Is it the first time? Let me see if I can find that comment. Well, anyway, they just asked about butchering. And they said, oh, man. Trying to... All right, it came back. Trying to make sure it doesn't get too hot out here. I might have to go do this on the inside. But, if it does that one more time. And how these flies getting on my porch? Oh, because I know. I just keep opening. I don't know. I think they come in. I've seen them. I don't know where the flies came from. The flies disappeared for a long time. But now it's this 100-degree heat and the flies came back. The flies were not here when it was they weren't here. I guess it wasn't hot enough for them. And now all of a sudden they are back. So anyway, about the butchering. I don't know how to butcher, or I didn't know how to butcher. I just did it. I watched YouTube. And the one thing is, you don't want to bust the inner sac. You just don't want to cut the intestines. Okay, busting in, you get into the inner sac, which is the intestines and all the organs, but you don't do the you don't want to cut the intestines. So each animal, I just looked at somebody else on YouTube butchering, and I just learned that way. So I did not know how to butcher until it was time to butcher. And then a rabbit died right in front of me. One of my rabbits died right in front of me, and a neighbor was here. And I said, oh, my rabbit just died. And he kicked the bucket. He made that noise, and he kicked the bucket. And I was like, ah. So he took his knife out his pocket and was just like, doop, 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 pulled that skin off. And he was like, doop, doop, doop. And I brought it in here and cooked that thing up so nice. Oh, we ate rabbit that day. So I was like, well, you know how you 6 degrees, right? All it took was for my neighbor to show me that. He just happened to be here. God sent. I was so grateful. And he showed me how to do the rabbit. So after that, life was good. I thought I was going to get into the skins and the saving and preserving. I ain't had time for that. Maybe one day, not today. So that's how I did it. Then the next one, I just watched a YouTube. and it wasn't rocket science for me. It was just like, do it this way. When I got to the pig, I did watch the pigs. The chickens were easy. The dispatching was the thing. I couldn't shoot them for the chickens. I couldn't just hit them across the head. So I had to come up with something. I didn't have nothing sharp enough to come down on them like that, because I only had one hand. Nobody was holding it, so it was just me. So then I had to figure it out. So I like the broomstick method. You just put the stick behind his neck and pull up. And then on YouTube, she made it, or they made it, whoever I watched made it look so easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. And if you catching works on this property, I done tried to pull that neck off of that and let it die, and they still be breathing. Some of them I just pull so hard because it was like, oh, pull slightly and it just happens. No, because then the clip in the video changes. Next thing I know, the bird is dispatched and you don't really know the process. So I'm like, and Sophia's sitting there looking at me. And then she's like, is it still alive? I'm like, yeah, it's just wailing like a chicken without his head. That thing was still alive. So I had to put it back under the broom and pull it off. And then I started realizing, like, oh, if I can get it off, let me just detach the whole thing. When I just pull, keep snatching until it pulls off. And that might be inhumane. It's dead. It's dead. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Like, all of them not 100% successful. I did my first pig. So I had 4 pigs. I have 1 now. I had the first pig. Perfect. I saw the man. I tried to hold it up. I built the thing to jack it up with the slip. No, it was too heavy. I couldn't do it. So I happened to watch a video where a man had did it on the table, lay him down on the side and butcher him on his side. I was like, that's what I'm doing. And I shot them. So the first 2 I shot, perfect. The third one I shot, it took 2 shots. So this 4th one, I'll dispatch that one. My sheep, I dispatched the first boy died. He got tangled up in the thing and his circulation was cut off. So I never dispatched my first male sheep. He dispatched himself. He got tied up and twisted. And by the time I looked at him, he was already dead and deceased. So that meant I threw him in the freezer because it was at night and I was not about to go and dispatch him and cut him up right then. The second one, which was the female that I just grilled last night, we ate some lamb and rice. Oh, that lamb was so tender. It tastes so good. It tastes so good. So last night, so when I did the female sheep, we're still talking about butchering. I had to shoot her. I shot the gun 3 times. And the first 2 times, the first one, I missed. And then the second one I connected and I thought she was dead and she wasn't dead. I had to shoot her again. See, I'm telling y'all the truth. The 15, y'all gonna start seeing this. Y'all gonna start seeing this because now I can hide everything by all this gruesomeness that YouTube don't let you see. I can put it behind the membership tab. It's footage that I want, footage that I have, footage that I want to keep. So I'm going to put it on YouTube, but I'm going to put it behind the membership. And that way I don't have to lose the footage, but I don't have to store it, keep it, or whatever. So, but anyway, so the second sheep, and then I shot her the second time. She went down. I'm going to be honest. Took 3 bullets, 1 miss. Then it connected. The second, she still wasn't dead, so I had to put her down. Or she fell down, she was there, but she was still alive, breathing. And I'm like, are you serious? I done shot you like twice. And so then I just cut the neck and let her bleed out. It was like, is it inhumane? You learn, but nobody tells you this stuff. They just show you clips and get it done, and then it's dispatched, but they don't tell you it may take 2 or 3 shots, or you done shot it and just wounded it, or it hit the jaw. When I had to shoot the pig twice, I hit the jaw. Like, how did I hit the jaw to the foot? Like, I don't know. And y'all, I'm a pretty darn good shot. I was good in the military, but I ain't shot a gun in a while. Or I haven't been practicing in a while. But same thing. Shooting these animals is the big animals I have to shoot. The rabbits, have I killed rabbits? The birds and the rabbits. So the second week in August. Oh, and the geese and the duck. Oh my, the geese and duck. Geese taste so good. Geese, duck, chicken, and rabbit I'm doing in second week in August. It's supposed to be 2 weeks, I guess. So I'm going to do that. and I'm gonna record it, but it's gonna be for members, because otherwise I can't put it on YouTube, because I put my butchering video in there and it muted the whole thing. Stop, Charlotte. It muted the whole thing. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. And then let me see. I saved the liver for my friend for the sheep. I recorded that, me going through everything and looking for the liver, and I bagged that for her, froze it. My sheep, I give the innards to the animals. I'm telling you, I don't have pets here, y'all. I don't have pets, but what I have are animals, and if they die, it might be sooner. I don't know, but anyway, oh, and then the rooster. I do impromptu butchering. Like I do impromptu butchering. The pigs were impromptu. Chickens are impromptu, because that rooster was bothering Sophia, and immediately I just stopped what I was doing, caught it, snapped his neck, and butchered it, fed the innards to the animals, and kept it moving. And it was real quick. The more you do, faster. You know, thanks for the likes, guys. The faster it comes. Let me see. I wanted to say something else before I let y'all go. Let me go look at this comment. Oh, Navy. Yes, Navy. I'm so grateful for the time in the Navy. Let me tell y'all something in that Navy. Yo, bruh. They do tell you, okay, everybody talk about the boot camp, past the boot camp. Yeah, past the boot camp. That was okay. It was I had never been naked or showered in front of a group of people before. Oh my goodness. You know, you just do it. But that life, you get used to it. You just, the next thing I know, you just running around naked like everybody else. And it's just crazy how you just adapt to that environment. But that part of the Navy, because I was on the ship. Oh, I love the water, y'all. I loved it. So I just wanted to show, yeah, I love my time in this. I loved it. I held my weight. I was an X-ray tech. So everything was good. Military is good to me. I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoy it. I'm trying to find a comment. What is going on? Why is it showing that? And I don't know where to go for these comments, y'all. Let me see. Okay. All right. I'm going to go through these real quick. It says, more questions. Thank you. What is cob? Cob is sand, straw. It's sand, clay, water. And I put in this straw for tensile strength. I use cow manure. So that was manure on my hands that y'all saw. That cow manure, I've been marinating, and it's taken so long to break down. So that's what cob is. Cob is going to be that house, the outside. Instead of my wood, you see the stick frame, the wood are the pallets. Then a cob I'm using it as a thermal factor for, it's going to be insulation. But it's going to be one monolith building, and it's free. What is cob? Cob is free. I'm not buying anything. People have to go buy dirt, buy sand, buy rocks. Y'all see my property. I ain't got to buy none of that. Cob is free to me. The pallets were free. The cob is free. I just go out there, get the sand over there. I go get the dirt on the other side. So that's what cob is. Cob is free to me, but it's just a dirt house. Literally a mound of dirt, a ball of dirt. That's what cob means. It's a ball of dirt. So that's what that one is. Okay, the length of my pilot cob house addition is a lot. Did you punch through the mesh to get out? What mesh? Did I punch through the mesh to get out? I don't know. I'm gonna have to I don't know. So these are the comments under some of the videos. Let me see. Somebody said how I went back to start from the beginning. Today's video popped up today on my feed, so I'm here in the beginning. Thank you, daughter of the Most High. Thank you. Thank you. So they went all the way back to the beginning and watched there. When I did the drone test flight, girl, I got a drone. I don't know. I tried doing that thing. Let me see. My shepherd dogs. Oh, Charlotte, go see if they're under the house. You'll see where the shepherds are. So let me see if I can get to some more comments. But I don't want, okay, I never know what to comment. Okay, but just want to show support to your channel. Thank you. You're making it wait. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much, Kathy. Let me see. Just discovered your channel a few months ago and was truly curious about your journey. Time. Thank you that I was led. Oh my goodness. And hear your truth. Hallelujah. Thank you, Ampool. Thank you so much. And it says, I laugh so hard when they say something wrong with me because I use this all the, oh, they use it all the time. Yeah, when men try to talk to me about doing great, I'll be like, thank you. It's coming together. I'm so grateful. Yeah, it's something wrong with me, y'all. I'm 49 years old, 3 children, a 5-year-old, moved off grid in the middle of nowhere, my back up against the mountains, the Mexican border. I'm out here miles and miles and miles in the desert to get back and forth. I had to haul my own water, living this life in the Texas heat, building from free pallets. Yo, something is wrong with me. Don't come out here with your testosterone thinking you about to brush up on this. Bruh, you liable like they told me when I moved here. Take the bullet out. That's it. You liable to get dropped on this property, and then what? Who gonna find you? Okay? So, bruh, I'm just be like, yo, okay, how long and who taught you how to dispatch your own food? Okay, so natural joy. I've only been doing it since I've had the animals. I think the first time was, I don't know what video that is, a couple of months ago, but you know what? The truth on this channel is I date and timestamp everything. I date and tell y'all what time it is. So, I stumbled on your channel. Like what I see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Estella Knox. Thank you. Let me see. I over understand. I'm getting chickens and never did the lifestyle. 62 years old. Land in California deserts. Retired teacher. Welcome. And it says, yeah, I am relaxing. Y'all, every time. All y'all ever see me talk about my porch. I wanted my porch closed in. I love this shed with the porch. That's it. This is going to be totally closed in. Yet I put that door there. It's going to be totally closed in and no access to this porch. This porch is going to be, it's just for me. That's it. This porch, no access, no visitors, no family, no nobody. Nobody need to come on my porch. I ain't got nobody coming anyway. My family, I don't know. They ain't nobody coming out here. They under the house? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Calling me an example of what you can accomplish. Thank you so much, All Things Ebony. Thank you, Diamond, period. Also watch Talk with the Animals. I've been watching for a week now. Thank you. Enjoyed the PT time. Thank you, all that. I'm telling you, like, I love my animals. All I wanted was chickens, y'all. All I wanted was chickens and rabbits, y'all. When I first got chickens, they pissed me off so much. I was so angry. But I know I want chickens because that's part of the vision I had. Then the rabbits, they so boring. I'm not gonna watch them at night, so that's just boring to me. Now the chickens, I have love for them. I've dispatched so many chickens. I got rid of my big girls, 3 and 4 years old, that I had bought. Now everybody is doing stuff. My bird chickens. I almost called you what them slave owners used to call them folk back in the day, because that's how I feel about it. Like, do that. Life happens. I'm just happen to share it with you. And it's usually the people, I always say, it's usually people still living with their mama. It's little people sitting at home. When you go to their channel, they don't have no life. They've been on YouTube for 20 years with that channel, 10 years with that channel, and they ain't doing nothing with it. They just sitting behind the keyboard commenting. Man, it's fine. Life goes on. It makes the world go round. And again, it's over 8 billion people. You can just bye-bye right past this channel. Like, I'm not going to sell you nothing. I'm not going to say like, comment, subscribe. I'm not going to keep you here. I don't give 2 rats. I'm going to make the videos if it's just me and Sophia who show up. Because when I go back and look at my videos, I'm going to be happy. I'm like, Alwanza, you did that thing. Y'all thinking about that, I just get so happy. I'm like, Alwanza, you did that thing. Alwanza, that's what you was doing every day. Look at that work ethic. Look what you was doing in the sun. Because one thing I know, people be like, they can't do it. I don't have friends that say can't. I ain't got no friends anymore. I still ain't got no friends that say they can't, because I ain't got one. I only got one friend. Well, 2, a male and a female. And I'm like, yo, you can't do it. You can't do it because you just said you can't do it. And I'd be like, bye-bye. I don't talk to people who speak that type of way. Or the people who be like, I want to. So there's a pull on you, but you're not ready. Well, when you going to be ready? and these aren't people who are in their teens and 20s and 30s. These are people who are older. I'm 49, so we all in that same probably generation. And it's like, but you have fears and scares. I don't want people who have fears because they try to thwart them on you. You know, and they be like, well, I'm just asking. No, you're not. You annoying. Well, I'm just asking, well, why, and what made you do? Girl, why? You ask me why, I about face. I get pissed off. Why you asking me why? I said it. That's it. That settles it. It's done. There is no explanation to why. Not from me. I'd be like, why? What you mean, why? I just look like it's just annoying. People who feel like asking why are you doing this, or why am I doing it? If it's something tangible or visible, you can clearly see why I put screen on this window, why I closed in the porch, why to keep the flies out, like to shade, or why did you put a fence up? It's called a fence. So the answer is in the why. I don't understand. Why are you asking me? Like, and that was what I really got. The last time I got some whys. Why you doing this, or why you doing that, or why you doing the thing? It's free. I spend my money doing other things. So I go out and get a bunch of pallets. What does it look like? That's not the end. That's just the under. That's just the you know, why a stick house look like it look until you put walls and walls up, and then you put the outer on there, or whatever the outside you're gonna put on the outside of your house, whether stucco or T111 or brick. Nobody questioned why a stick frame looked the way it looks. So why you asking me why this pallet house look like that? What it's supposed to look like? It's pallets. Like, why? Why you cut your hair? First of all, it's my hair. Why, you know, and I did answer the few people until I just stopped. And then it's just like, why? Like, it sounds like a child who doesn't know anything. So you have to answer them why. Because they are a child. So when you 50 years old and asking me why, I ain't got time. My patience. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. So that's it. Thank you, love ladies. It says, I like the realness you show. You are just being myself. I thank you. And I do. I timestamp everything. Y'all know how long it takes to do something. YouTube doesn't show that. They drop one video a week. They done did it all. And then the thing that gets me, I had a comment early on in my videos. Don't timestamp. Don't date and timestamp. Nobody want to watch old videos. But you watch YouTube and you think these people are dropping what they did last week or yesterday. You can see people done gave birth and had babies, and you be like, girl, you was just saying you still pregnant. Yeah, you ain't all up in their business like that. And YouTube has made people think it. Yeah, it's a form of reality. It's like the reality TV you watching on HBO. It ain't live. They recorded it 6 months ago, and the people can't talk about it until it's aired. Like, YouTube give these people, I don't know who these people are. It gave that person a false hope. So he came to my channel and figured I was on his level. He can talk to me. Person, no. You can't fake so much. When somebody showed you something real, you reject it. This is timestamp. Which is a lie. You're just getting filled with more and more lies, and you wonder why you're a liar. Well, you're being filled with lies, probably. You know, it's just stupid stuff like that. And then here it is, R1M1 says, thanks for your frankness. That's how I feel. Thank you for watching for the Pallet House. It is an interesting, yeah, thank you, Featherhand. And then right comes a beautiful little princess. Thank you, Sophia. And I noticed, like, somebody comment, won't you make a channel for Sophia? That ain't, you want that, you go to you go find the other channels that show the kids and do all of that. That's not why I'm here. Sophia gonna be grown and gone, honey, and she gonna live her life. I'm making these videos, see what I'm doing. If you see her, you see her. You don't, you don't. But I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing, give her a channel and do all that. This is her channel. She wanna show up and say something. This child eating what you harvested is the way the Lord intended. Yes, like this self-sufficiency, I am so excited. Did I know anything about it? No. I moved out here, got 2 sheds, and got some chickens. I ain't never had a chicken, touched a chicken. I like eggs. I was eating eggs every day of my life when I stayed in the city from Lexington Park, Maryland. I ate 2, 3 eggs every single morning, rain, sleet, or snow when and I drank coffee. When I moved out here and got all them eggs, y'all, I'm like, Father, this just too many. Like, this just doing too much. I got more eggs, but it's part of the sustainability because the eggs feed all the other animals. And then fencing 5 acres. Yo, you blew my mind, fencing 5 acres. You was like, let's go, thank you. You was like, you fencing your first half of the 5 acres with pallets. I was like, I didn't think to do the whole thing. I just want to do my gate, the entrance, and the where my tree line is. And I said, wow, they are actually doing the whole thing with pallets. I said, they killing the game over there. William, the hottest I've worked is in 112 degrees back in June. Thank you, Lord, for swamp coolers. This is what I'm talking about. You can work, you can do this. Thank you. Like, and I'm glad somebody else is pointing it out in another light. And it's grateful. Thank you, William. That's beautiful. I'm glad. And you survived. And look what year it is now. You don't die from work. You don't. You don't die from it. You don't. It's a mindset. And then Kathy, I like your hair. Thank you. It's just easier to deal with. It is. Like, it's hot out here. So I've grown it out somewhat to cover the thin spots. Okay, yeah, like my it was getting thin. I was connecting my locks up here and I was like, wait a minute. Then I started connecting the back. I said, wait a minute, I'm not finna live that life. I just chopped it off. It's just hair. It's just hair. It's just life is just. Life is just. It's just a shed. It's just the desert. It's just a pallet. It's just everything. Okay, Natural Joy, lady, what's your plans for the first 20 acres? It says, I love the way you work. I wish I had made those moves before turning 60. You can still do it, girl. You see all these grannies on here? We got a granny in the comments. We got a granny 72, a 79 something. It's you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Get a mobile home and move out here. Who cares? Get out here and say you want to build your own house or get an empty shell or get a shell of a shed and fill it in, or you can have the shed designed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Designed to what you like, but you can get it done. But what are my plans for the first 20 acres? Honey, let me tell you, since you called me lady, let me call you honey. Listen, Miss Natural Joy, or Natural Joy. I be trying to think what I want to do with my 20. I got a detached 20 over there. And I said, I'm going to put an RV park. I want people to be able to come up here and get propane, get water, and empty their waste, the travelers, the nomads. I really want to cater to the nomads. However, I just can't be in 2 places at one time. I don't want to deal with people right now, ever in life. I dealt with enough people, basically. But I wanted to be self-sufficient. And that's just not what's popped up right now. So the first 20, this is what I'm doing with the first 20. I'm not even on, what you see is not even, it's just the 10 acres. It's just 10 acres. I'm going that way. I went that way about, 7 acres, I think, up to the back of the courtyard. From this place right here. I got a property going that way. I got a total, this is connected, so it's a total of 40 acres. So I'm only just going this way, just about 7 acres. What y'all see me cleared out towards the back, the gray house, and that way is the rest of the 10 acres from the street to the back there. I said I'm gonna get a goat to clear out that back there. The first 20 acres, this is what I'm doing with the first 20 acres. I'm building me a cob mansion. I'm building a big cob addition, right? So, I mean, this is what I'm doing. I would love to have a larger garden, but I know how to garden and do all that, and that's a full-time job in itself, y'all. Hallelujah. So, but anyway, that's what I'm doing with the first 20. Awesome. Amen. and living the finest life. Thank you. All right, so watch your own chickens. Don't worry about other people's chickens. People who got chickens ain't worried about other people's chickens. You know why? Because they too busy watching their own chickens. But the people who ain't got no chickens always want to tell you what the chickens, like somebody said. Well, I saw this is what people do with their stuff. Now, I'm like, if you watch my earlier videos, I had my tote covered. Okay, it was strapped, it was covered. That was good, right? Another earlier video you saw, I painted my black tote. Good. I actually said why I don't paint no more. Why? The paint gonna rub off, the light still gonna get. This is what people do. But when I tell you what people do in this climate, wrapping a tote is it's time, it's wrap it. It's okay. But the sun gonna beat it down and the wind gonna take it away. It doesn't even matter. Paint it, do whatever. I just need to build a shed and put it in. But white totes aren't my goal on here. So I don't give two rats about what these totes gonna go through and experience in the dirty water. My chickens like the dirty water, y'all. Like the algae and all that is where you have it drilled. If you were to have it drilled, I don't know, Ralph. 29 feet. I don't know, cause I don't have any intentions on dwelling a well. Dwell higher than some people of Valley. So I'm not interested. Let me see, is it gonna reconnect? I'm not interested in the well water aspect. So I don't know how far, but the water I haul it in. Now I got the 3,000 tank. I'm not interested in keeping a bunch of white totes all around my property. And when you look at my house, you just see white totes on the corner collecting water in the Texas desert off one drop off the ceiling. And it's like somebody did tell me, it was like, oh, you get 80 or 8,000 gallons of water. But I don't know. I'm like, by the time you use that water, it'll be dehydrated. Then it goes into, oh, it's about storage. So now it's not just collecting one raindrop off the desert roof. It's actually now saying you got to store it. How you going to store it? Well, I'm storing it in that over there. Man, okay, because, oh, hey, Nutra. Yes, you can do this. Don't forget, y'all can message me at 770-770-2238. Message is messaging. You can message me, and then we can connect and we can talk. Now, I don't like small talk. Don't call me, ask me how my day is. Just ask your question and get to the point, because I will not, if you start off with good morning, I probably just slide over and delete, because I don't know what your motive operandi is. We don't have to greet each other. That's me. Greet your other friends or your other people you talk to. Don't greet me when you message me, because you know what I do? I just slide left or whatever, how to ever delete it. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in greetings and you and your family and bless that. Just bless me, keep it moving, and yeah, thank you. But you ain't got to write a whole book about it. Just what do you want? I'm working. I'm raising a 5-year-old. I have animals and I don't have time to sit there and read a text message, y'all. I just don't. I don't do it, y'all. Y'all don't do it. It says, oh, natural joy. I like that you don't edit. You really see the real you and what you are accomplishing. Yeah, I love. If I can find more people who just don't edit, that would be great. It would be great. I'll watch their videos and let them run in the background like most people, and just be grateful that somebody else is out here showing real time. Just showing. Understood. Yeah. So the number is 770-770-2238. Just ask what you want and get to the point. And then, oh, Rob, yeah, to my property. Oh, my goodness. And I'm able to build my home without permits. Yes, that's the freedom. I love that. But people are, when you move out, you want freedom. I don't want HOA and POA. That was a false sale to me when I was in Lexington Park, Maryland. And it was nothing me and Charlotte could do. It was nothing we could do with that townhome. And I was just like, the community was beautiful and nice. It was picturesque. It was boring and mundane. And I thought that's what I wanted, because I used to live 6 miles from the White House. And I lived there and I loved it. I can look out my window and see the Washington Monument. I lived that life. I didn't want that anymore once I had Charlotte. Yes, your Air Creek Dome home. Y'all, I need to go to your channel and check you out. I need to go check you out. This heat, my kids light up tennis shoes. Oh my goodness, yes, she let them light up shoes. She loves those light up shoes. Like she just sit there and kick her little feet. It's so cute. It's so cute to see Charlotte doing that. Amen. Hardest working woman, pray your way through. Amen. Yeah, pray your property, walk your property, speak to your property. And one thing, I think I'm going to end it on this, guys. Look, don't come for me talking about I hope. That's a lie. You're just devil in the speaking in a nice little easy voice. I hope nothing happens to you and your animals on your property. Why you hoping? Why you hoping that? Like, how is that? It's like an oxymoron or double. I hope nothing happens to you, but you're telling me what you oh, you only have one channel, one video, kicking the coding enforcement, the shares off my property. Oh man. But the sheriffs out here, they ain't coming out here, but they don't. They say they don't come out here. But they did come out here when there was some drama out here off grid. You move off grid and then you meet drama. It's like that sucks. Thanks for the likes, guys. But yeah. So what was I saying? Ended on this, and I done totally forgot. That's just my mind. I'm still want to pick up my phone and be like, what was I finna do, or what I needed to do, but I totally forgot. What was I saying? Then there's that. I said I was going to end it on that. Do y'all remember what I was saying in the midst of that? Oh, negative energy. I hope. Oh, yes. Speaking into, yes, that hope lie. That's what it is. Don't text me, call me, message me. I hope the blessing. I hope nothing happens to your animals. I walk my property, I pray on my property. Nothing you done said that I already done tore down this atmosphere, ripped away, and prayed about. I don't prayer is not something I'm asking God about. I am praying is confirming what he's put on me to say out loud. I walk my property. And it's like, I don't have coyotes on my property. Me and my baby woke up with a vision. I had a vision of where I had my garden at. A coyote walked by it. That same day when she got up and counted, she said, Mama, a coyote was here. And I said, okay, yeah. I said, she got the same vision I got. And I was like, all right, we know that was like confirmation, right? It ain't no animals on here. My Silky's been living outside the courtyard all this time, right? And ain't nothing ever happened to them. No predators, no snakes. The only predator I had was mice, and he was a predator to me because he was annoying. And I didn't even know he was there. I seen him floating, and I did the video the morning from the chicken courtyard. He was floating in a bucket of water that just happened to happen. I used to leave water there for the ducks and geese in the courtyard, a bucket of water. And he fell in it. Then Whiskers found the mice, and I ain't seen none since. Snakes, I don't have them. I have cats. I have dogs. Shepherds. Coyotes. A coyote is a cat. A mountain lion is a cat. It's a cat. Get a dog. If a cat is the problem, get a dog. If a mice is the problem, get a cat. If a snake is a problem, get a cat. Get some guinea. Get something. Right? Like, you don't have a snake problem. You have the predator of the snake, the prey of the snake problem. You need to get something that gets rid of snakes. And somebody told me that too. But I don't have those issues. I don't have coyotes. Coyotes, that chicken courtyard is the path that the coyotes used to run on my property before I got here, of course. I walk my property. I walk my neighbor's property. I walk beyond my boundaries. And I say, no animal coming on this property. Nothing is coming up here to threaten me. Me and my child out here playing. You think a coyote is not a predator to me. He don't want this. He see me go the other way. I guess. I don't know. I don't see him. I hear him. I ain't heard him in months. And I heard him one day when I let Princess loose. But it's a watering trough over there. They don't bother me. They don't walk my property. They don't come by here. They don't do anything. Why? Because my dogs mark the property. My cats mark the property. My bird. What? So don't come with that false lie. Little devil in sheep's clothing and that voice, that subtle voice that I hope nothing happens. You right, honey. I already done prayed. It's already done. I ain't praying and ask God for nothing. I spoke it into existence. That's not what prayer is. I'm sitting there begging God. Or am I begging for something he already done? Yeah. It's crazy. My birds live like that. And people say, why they not closed in? Or you probably don't even have any chickens. I've been out here, Kathy, since September of last year. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 10 months. I made 10 months, I think on the 17th. That's when I did my tour. 17th, I've been out here and I got all this going on for me. Some people think I'm moving too fast. Some people say, oh, stupid stuff. Don't put your human manure in the thing, the garden or whatever, your compost, something gonna happen to it or whatever. This is that American microwave thinking. Don't put eggshells in your garden. Crush them up and grind them so they can be consumed faster or break down faster. Who's in a rush? When that eggshell gets left out there and it fertilizes that ground, or I just don't understand people microwave thinking. Why does it have to be so fast? Okay, Ralph, amazing. Thank you. I'm like, why does it have to be so fast? Just to the ground. I put my human manure. I'm telling you, don't eat nothing out of my garden because you going to eat my pee and poop. That's what you going to eat. And if you don't like it, then don't worry about it. And I'm growing my food and my vegetables in this garden. It's just because it came out of you. I guess maybe it bothers you, but don't bother me. But if it come out of chicken butt, I takes my, yes, eggshells whole. If it come out of chicken butt, a goat butt, you got to go get some propane. I'll check. Okay, great. Oh, yeah, the propane. That's a good thing. A goat butt, a sheep butt, a pig butt. Oh, that's good. You can put animal dung on your garden. It's okay, but you can't put your own. I guess that's because the world wants you to use their septic system and pay them and put everything to run it like this. I don't have that issue out here. So, I think that's it. So, that's pretty much it for this time. Right now, what I'm about to do, I have to deal with the farm. The rooster does what they do. Like, he may have to fight off something at night. It's okay. They'll stop coming. And nothing is happening to the babies. Nothing happened to the hens. The silkies are doing good. My birds nest high. I don't have any threats. No critters. Nothing coming to bother my property. So don't wish ill will. It ain't going to happen. The kittens, they literally live out here right there. Porcupine got close. That porcupine is good. He gone. The same thing. The porcupine used to get the shepherds. The shepherds, they don't bother the shepherds no more. Porcupine came over here and bothered the cat. Don't bother the cat no more. Life goes on. They fight for their territory. So nothing comes over here anymore. I'm grateful. My chickens, I'm not losing my chickens. I'm not. I don't have I got dogs to keep the cats away, the big cats. I'm good. I don't have pets, and I think that's it. So today I'll deal with the farm animals. I got to separate the rabbits. I caught a rabbit, y'all. Oh, so grateful. I caught a rabbit, one of my free-range rabbits. I caught it. She got fertilized real quick. So I'm going to put her, separate her and a boy rabbit, and then separate the other ones for dispatching and for 2 weeks. And I think that's it. Then I'll be working on the cod build. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning into the live. Not saying all of them will be live, but I decided to come out and do this one today. And as always, you can always message me at 770-770-2238. And no small talk, please. And if you have something to offer, nice in this climate, in this desert life, not somebody living on the East Coast with trees and dirt, but or if you've experienced it. Otherwise, just watch and enjoy. Just don't waste time in the comments. Love you guys. Talk to you next time. Bye.